throughout all of these. We're going to go JLabel status. There, so now the status gets passed into here, which it's then passed into here. So what we're going to do is go status.setText. We're going to say, actually first we're going to go status.set foreground color, and we're going to go color.red. So this is going to set the text color to red, okay? And then we're going to say, please enter a number. So now if we do that, and we hit guess, it'll say please enter a number. But if I hit 5, actually if I restart it, and I hit 5, you'll notice it doesn't say please enter a valid number. So up here we're going to go boolean good equals false, and in here we're going to go good equals true. So it's basically saying if we can parse it, we're going to be able to move on, because down here we're going to say if good. So it turns to true if it's able to parse it, but if it's not, it instantly goes down to here and good is false, and it won't do anything right. So in here we're actually going to perform the check. So we're basically going to say we actually want a number between 1 and 10. I forgot to say that. Enter a number between 1 and 10 and click guess. Alright, so now we say if oh wait, actually we want int guess to be up here like that. So we're going to say if, well actually we want to set this to 0 because we want to, okay, now if guess is less than 1 or guess is greater than 10, we're going to go ahead, actually we're going to say not, and surround all of this. Can you do that? Yeah. So we're basically saying if our guess is less than 1, if our guess is not less than 1 and it's not greater than 10, go ahead. But if it is, we're going to go ahead and set our status back to red, and we're going to say please enter a number 1-10. So if I enter a number like 12, it'll say please enter a number 1 to 10, but if I only type in like T or something, it'll say please enter a valid number. Actually I'll put valid in there. A valid number. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and start creating our random number. Now in Java, it comes with a random class that can generate random numbers for you. So what we're going to say is int number is equal to r.nextInt 10 plus 1. So what this says is a number between 1 and 10 is going to be chosen. And down here, we're going to say if guess is equal to number, we're going to change our status color. I'm actually going to go new color red, green, blue, so I want 0, 100, 0. So we're going to have a dark green, and it's going to say, you guessed it right. But if you didn't guess it right, what we're going to go ahead and say, so we're going to copy this. We're going to go new color, oops. I'm going to say new color 100, 0, 0. So we have a dark red here. And then it's going to say, sorry, the number was, we're going to say plus our number. So now we have our number in there. And that should be fully functional. So if I say 5, sorry, the number was 9, 1, 10, 7, 9, 8, 4. Yay, the number was 5 that time. Because it's all random. And also it would work if I just spammed the enter button here. That's completely possible. So, yeah, that's pretty much the guessing game. quite simple in theory, but it takes a lot more code to do it. I'm actually going to make my code size a little smaller here so you can see it all in all the work we've gone through here. Alright, so here we go. This is all of our code. It might be a little small. I'll probably have to zoom in the video. But I'll basically go over everything we've done. So in our very beginning, we create the frame, which creates the frame, and this is just a basic frame. Now, in here, we're going to add our components, and we're going to pass frame through there so that we're able to add things to it. So we have just our basic components here. Then we have a panel that is going to hold all of the guessing components so that they're side by side. And then we set everything to center. We set the layout of the frame. Then we add all our stuff. Now we're going to add the action listeners of number, guess, and we pass through status just because we need to. So the number ends up being text. And basically what that means is if you press enter in the text box, it's going to check if you're right using the text from the text box, and it's going to pass the status through there, which is why we had to pass this through. And the same thing goes for button. If you click on it, it checks. Now check requires a string, which is your guess number, and the status, which is a JLabel. So Boolean good, if it becomes true, you're able to continue. If not, you can't continue. And so your guess initially starts off as 0, and then it tries to turn your guess into a number. And if it succeeds, good becomes true. If not, it says please enter a valid number, and good remains false. Therefore, none of any of this code right here gets activated. What this code says is if the guess is not less than 1 and the guess is greater, and if the guess is not greater than 10, you'll continue. If not, it means your guess was lower than 1 or greater than 10, which is not valid because we said 1 through 10. Now in here we create a new object of random, and then we use that to generate an integer between 10 and 1. And if your guess is equal to the number, you got it right in a dark green color, because red, green, blue. If this was 255, that's the max, but it becomes a very bright green and it hurts your eyes. But if you didn't guess it, it says sorry, the number was, and then it tells you the number. And it sets the color to a dark red. So yeah, that's pretty much all the code we went through. When explained, it's quite simple. I mean, it might be a little complicated, the actual code that's there. But trust me, it's actually pretty easy. See, this is why Java is so cool. Like, simple things are insanely complicated, but insanely complicated things are like 5 lines of code. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you enjoyed my content, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.